Hello, and welcome back to the 12th episode of Football Director by me, Nomadic Striker. Today we have a huge league game against Monaco. As you can see, we are in third in the league. Monaco are in second. So if we win this, we'll do our chances of Champions League football a huge boost. We are in third because form has been a little up and down. So last episode, we beat Montpellier 2-1. We then went to Marseille and lost 1-0, and we're just really average generally. Followed that up at home with a 6-0 win over Bordeaux. I don't know where this came from, but Aussie Men put us 2 up. Aussie Men scored first, and then Jallo put us 2 up. Then Aussie Men added a second from the penalty spot. Then they had a player sent off just before half time, which obviously helped. And their keeper scored an own goal, which I think was a Sanchez shot. It hit the post, hit Oscar Steele, and went back into the goal. Aussie Men wrapped up his hat trick, and then De La Vega came off the bench to get a sixth. So I was thinking, everything's good. We're all good here. Then we obviously we're 5-1 down against Liverpool, so I thought, what's the point? Just put the second team in there. Forget about that. But then brought the first team back in and may as well not have bothered because we were dire against Angers away. And that just kind of sums up what is going on with our league form recently. So at home, we're really good. We've. So at home, we are really good. We've not lost yet. We've only exceeded 7 goals. So that's pretty good. But then you look at the away record, and it's just, wow. It's just such a stark difference. 7 defeats. It's obviously PSG, Marseille are decent teams, but Amiens, Angers, Nice are okay. Strasbourg and Nantes is just so bad. We've only scored 13 goals in 15 games. And we've conceded 20. I think we've only conceded 7 at home. So we basically conceded 3 times more and scored 3 times less than we have at home. So it's pretty obvious where things are going wrong. I don't really know how to change things because I've played with different formations and I've played with different tactics away. I've tried being defensive and that's just not worked at all. So I don't know really. I don't know what to do with it. But don't think I want to do either of these against Monaco. We definitely don't want a high defensive line. That's mental. I'm not getting stuck in. It's pointless. So before the game, the other thing I want to show you as well was we've had our youth intake. Just dig that out. So it's actually been pretty decent. We've got one player who I think is going to has plenty of promise. Nabil Badoui, left winger, which we kind of need. So he's actually a winger rather than inside forward as well. And then the other guy was potentially this guy, striker. He's only got 5 finishing, so maybe not. And then the other one was, I think this guy could be good. Centre back, 13 tackling. He could be alright. Like his positioning's not great, and he's only got 7 strength, but he could become a decent player. So today we're up against Monaco. I'm not going to play Akone. I don't think. I'm going to play Malambi because Akone's just poor. So I think we're going to go with this. I think this team's probably our best choice. And maybe I'll bring Melling in just because. His last 2 performances have been really bad. You played a 9 the last. I'm kind of in between on these 2. The other thing to point out is that Kera is both suspended and injured, so he's obviously missing out. Mesraoui had an absolute shocker against Amiens, so I'm going to bring Celik back in. And Jardim in goal is just dreadful. This bloke is absolutely. We've had 3 games where they've had long shots and he's just basically let it in, not caught it. But this guy's our backup and he's not going to play at Monaco. So the second best keeper actually is a 16-year-old who's not eligible to play for us because he wasn't in our squad because they didn't know about him at the start of the season. So thanks to the director of football for selling my only goalkeeper. And realistically, I don't think we're going to beat Monaco today. Mainly because our defence is dreadful and the goalkeeper's terrible. But basically, we are so reliant on Aussie men. If he doesn't turn up, then we won't do anything. Not doing that. I think he's got 32 goals, and we've scored. He's got 22 in the league. We've scored 46, so he's basically scored half our goals. So it's been a quiet opening, and nothing is happening. Actually, a draw wouldn't be a bad result here because I think Monaco are actually a really strong team. But we'll see. I think they're going to score. I think they're probably going to beat us. They're too good for us. Oh, wow. That is so bad. Do you see? I mean, he's not getting any support, but look, he has just let the guy walk past him here. They scored from their first attack, as always. As always. Sanchez should have hit the target there. It's awful. This team is just so frustrating to manage. I mean, as if so my assistant's on charge of position instructions, as if he's not telling them to close down Golovin, who's clearly their key playmaker. A bit wide. Oh, that's so bad. Sanchez went through a few games where he was quite good, and then I don't know what it is. He's just so inconsistent. Like the rest of our team, it's also inconsistent. Getting a reaction out of them is just. He's not had a shot. That's harsh. I want them to have a reaction. I just want them to show some passion. Saying which, will this work? Probably not. Aussie man. It's like 6 yards out. He's got to score. I need to. Let's just have some shots. And get some crosses into Aussie men. Malambi. So poor. Shit, didn't need to do that. Let's get creative. Let's give him a few minutes. I want to make a sub. Let's see if they get any reaction. No. Let's try Ikone. Let's just try and get them doing something. I want my work as well. So this guy wants to attack from fullback, so let's let him. And him. Screw it. What more can I do? Overlaps? Nothing's happening, is it? So I mean, it's just such a frustrating team to manage. This don't do anything. I mean, we had an attack in the second half? I don't remember one. Yeah. I mean, they're just a miles better team than us. Just minds, just on a different level to where we are. So, you know, we've had as many shots. What more can I do? No, they kind of Ikone. Guy's bloody useless. I think that was offside. It was weird how it did it, but it was offside. Ikone offside. What a surprise. We've had more shots. That's the frustrating thing. The team is just so difficult to manage. This team. It's just so unlucky because they're a better team. But realistically, we should have scored in that game. But we just have to hope that Rene and Leon drop off a little bit because I don't think we're good enough to be challenging. Oh, we're not good enough to be challenging Monaco and PSG. But you know, let's just keep going. That leaves us in third, and basically second's gone, isn't it? We're 5 points behind now. So I think I'm going to try and power through the rest of the season. Maybe we'll come back for the PSG game. Yeah. So if you liked watching more frustration, then give the video a like. We'll be back for the rest of the season in the next episode. Bye for now.